Our attention span is constantly shrinking. There are so many distractions right now that you can barely even catch a glimpse of concentration and some real focus. If you want to develop this ability, it's going to require some hard work, but the payoff is huge. If you look at all the greatest people of all time, they all have a common trait of some slight obsessiveness, as well as a lot of concentration, focus, and energy towards their passion, whatever it is that they were trying to accomplish. And for you to really reach new heights in your life, to really hit your goals and your targets, and to enjoy a higher quality of living, you are going to have to practice your focus, your attention, your concentration. And the way that you do that most simply, most easily, is that you pick something to do and you do it until it's done. You don't check your notifications, you don't go into your email, you don't go to the bathroom or eat even though you're hungry or you need to go to the bathroom. You just keep doing what you need to do until it's done. And this is a very, very simple but very powerful technique, approach, technology to get what you want to get done. It's so simple, but very few people apply it. For the most part, before somebody even starts to do what they need to do, they maybe go prepare, they maybe clean their desk, they maybe need to talk to 5 people and tell them that they're gonna work now, and so everybody needs to leave them alone. Maybe they even have a habit of posting online that now they're gonna do this. And all of this is, again, distraction. And then when you finally begin to work, or finally begin to read the book, or finally begin to do what you need to do, then your phone starts buzzing, or somebody calls for you. Somebody's calling your name. Maybe somebody comes and knocks on your door. I don't know. There's a lot of things going on, but I can tell you one thing for sure. If you can develop the ability to really focus on something, you will be greatly rewarded for the rest of your life. Because here's what it comes down to. If you're constantly being pulled away from the thing that you're trying to do, you are lowering the quality of the attention that you're giving to that thing, so the result is going to be worse. But also, as you're spending time with other people or giving attention to that other thing, the quality is going down there because you feel guilty and you know you should be doing this other thing. So what I'm trying to show you is that if you make the simple switch of focusing on one thing at a time, really getting it down, then you're going to feel a lot better all around. This is not just about doing the right thing and being a little angel and always having everything be on point. This is about being a better person and enjoying a better life. So if you want to really, really feel more present, and you also want to enjoy the fun things in your life, but you want to work better and produce more, that's exactly what you need to do. You need to begin to remove the multitasking, remove the distractions, and really pick one thing at a time that you're going to concentrate on. And whether that's the work or it's the fun, it's going to make your mind a lot sharper, a lot clearer, and you're going to have a much easier time actually doing the thing that you're doing. You see, some people, they pick up a sport, maybe football or basketball or anything, ice hockey for that matter. And in the beginning, they're really focused because they're new, right? So they have to learn all this stuff, they're really concentrated, they're really trying their best. I've been there. And as you begin to learn it, it begins to be automatic pilot. You start to get used to the actions and the movements, and now all of a sudden you can think while you're doing this stuff. And maybe you start thinking about work that you have to do, or a relationship that's either falling apart or blossoming into a great one, or maybe your mind is on something completely different. Most of the time your attention is diluted. Do you understand? You're constantly thinking about all these things, and then you're wondering why your performance in what you're doing is not phenomenal. If you want phenomenal, you have to have phenomenal attention, focus, concentration, like a laser beam. You see, the human mind is one of the most powerful tools if applied fully. Now that's the key word, fully, not a little bit, not kind of, not yes applied, but also thinking about something else. I'm talking about you taking all of your energy and pouring it into one thing until it is done. Just until it's done, because once it's done, it's done. But if you do that, it'll get done a lot quicker. That's the point. If you really pick one thing and you turn off your phone, you flip it upside down, you mute it, you silence it, you lock the door, and you start to work, you are going to work better than ever before. Don't open Chrome, don't go on all those tabs and all those websites. You know what I'm talking about. Don't check the news feed. But you don't need these apps to try to block you. You don't need to set up all these different guards and different systems to try to keep you on the right track. Ultimately, the most powerful thing is to make a decision and say, I work on one thing at a time. And when I multitask, it's multitasking that makes sense and really works well. I'm not deluding myself or telling myself that I'm being productive. I'm actually really working. The number one thing when it comes to focus is self-awareness. Knowing yourself, knowing, am I really concentrating here or am I thinking about something else? See, if you can be honest with yourself, it's easy. Because if you can be honest with yourself, you will tell yourself the truth because you know the truth. Are you really focusing? Are you really concentrating? Or is there something else going on up there? And what I want you to do is shove that all to the side for now, get the thing done, feel great, and now you're carrying that momentum into the rest of the day. For example, one of the most powerful things you can do is in the morning, take care of the most important, difficult, most repelling action that you need to take, the one that you least want to do. Do that first thing in the day and watch the rest of your day be amazing because you created momentum and you got something done. It's very powerful. When you do this, it's a perpetual positive cycle. You focus your attention in one place like a laser beam, it pops, you're done, you move it on to the next thing, and your laser beam is getting stronger and stronger, your attention span is growing and growing, whereas for the rest of the world, they're more and more caught up in notifications, their attention span is going down, they're constantly going from one thing to the other in like 3 seconds. Stop it. We have a habit, we're switching, we're going between YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all this stuff, and we're just clicking back and forth, click on this, we go over here, watch a video, funny GIF, whatever it is. And you're constantly being robbed of real concentration, of real focus. I just want to present to you the opportunity to pick one thing at a time, do it properly, become a real producer, step out of the consumer mentality where you're constantly just being fed all this information. And you actually begin to move your dream forward, because I know there's that project or there is that skill that you want to develop. There's something that you want to get better at. There's something that you want to give and share or really become in your life. And that's never going to hit its ultimate potential so long as you are distracted. But if you focus and you build your laser beam and you make it stronger, then everything in your life will become better. Everything that you attack, every objective will get accomplished a lot faster.